Hi, I'm Bessie Mullins, and today I will be discussing the komodo dragon. And the komodo dragon is also known as the komodo monitor, or by its scientific name, Varanus komodoensis. Komodo dragons are found on the islands of central Indonesia. The islands include Komodo, Rinca, Florence, and Gili Monte. Each of these islands are volcanic. They contain rugged terrain, and the ground temperature on each island can reach up to 130 degrees Fahrenheit. They also experience short monsoon seasons. These islands were first known to the Komodo dragons, but now, since the discovery of them 100 years ago, they became a big tourist attraction. And these animals can live in a variety of habitats, which range from open plains to rainforests to tropical rainforests to very dry lands to rocky lands. Basically, they can live over a variety of terrains because of their adaptations to each terrain that they live in. Komodo dragons descended from an ancient class of dinosaurs called Varanidae, which reached Australia about 15 million years ago. They still look similar to their ancestors. Nothing much has changed besides Komodo dragons are lower to the ground versus their ancestors who are a little bit higher from the ground, and it could be because of a change in environment. The Komodo dragon can range from 2 to 3 meters long and weigh about 70 kilograms. Adults are gray or have a clay color. It depends on the habitat in which they reside. The younger ones are more colorful. The females have more red on their flanks than males. They have a yellow forked tongue, which is very common for their kind. They have 60 razor-sharp serrated teeth, and they have powerful neck muscles. Based on recent studies, the Komodo dragon is able to be so big because of insular gigantism, and it's the condition for which a plant or animal acquires high sizes in the following generations due to the co-climate absence of competitors and of predators and the presence of a condition of geographical isolation. So the islands they live on, since it's only them, they are able to grow so large in size. Komodo dragons have many adaptations that help them adapt to the area in which they live in. They have camouflage skin that help them blend into their natural habitat. This protects them from predators. They also have their young in highly forested areas because when their children are first born, they are very likely to be eaten. Some do not even live up to at least 5 years of age. They can run up to 30 miles per hour, but only for a short time because they want to conserve their energy to keep their body temperature low. And they also burrow, create mini burrows to keep their body temperature low also. Komodo dragons can be known as lone creatures. The only time they come together is when either they're mating or they're ready to eat, and that's the only time they come together as groups. Other than that, each Komodo dragon creates its own burrow, and it stays there by itself. The females do not live long because they're doing most of the hard work, like taking care of the kid, building the heavy nest, and typically they last up to about 50 years, while the male can live a little bit longer. And on their island, they have no one to compete with because they're the only animals practically on there. In other areas where there might be a little bit of competition, it won't be a problem because of their strong features where they can fight. They can use the bacteria in their mouth to kill off their other competition. So basically there is no struggle for their existence even though they are endangered. In the future, I predicted that Komodo dragons will stay their same size or maybe get a little bigger because of their ability of insular gigantism. If the climate was to change, it wouldn't affect them much because they already live in like kind of extreme climates. They live in a volcanic climate, open plains. They live in a variety of areas, so their body can just automatically adapt to that area. But if you say if the earth possibly cools down, which from the idea of global warming is not, they will have to find other ways of keeping their body temperature stable versus burrowing all the time. So they won't have many changes they would in 50 years than other animals. That concludes my presentation on the Komodo dragon. If you would like any more information, you can visit nationalgeographic.com. Thank you.